designers and developers. Welcome back to my channel, Divine. Today is day 3 of building Taskora together. In the previous video, we got to know who our users are and what are their pain points. We made some personas and empathy maps and also figured out what's running in the market using competitive analysis. And in backend, we did some basic Taskora operations. In this video, we will be get going with user journey maps, user flows, and information architecture. And in backend, we will be doing authentication. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go and subscribe right away. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. You can also follow me on Instagram to join the journey. Now, let's go. Before designing Taskora, I focused on creating a clear user journey map. It's all about understanding how users move through the app, what they feel, and where they may get stuck. Next, I build the user flow, step by step, showing exactly how someone signs up, creates a task, and navigates the app. And finally, the information architecture. Basically, the structure behind everything, so the app feels simple and easy to use. This foundation makes the actual UI design and development 100 times smoother. If this seems easy, let's go hit some VS Code. In any application that has users, the user schema is like the backbone of authentication and personalization. It's basically a blueprint that defines how user data will be stored in the database. For Taskora, this is super important because every user will have their own tasks, streaks, and personalized settings. So first, I define the key fields that every user should have. We usually start with the name, email, and password fields. These are the most essential for any account-based system. The name gives identity, the email is used for login, and the password is encrypted before storing in the database. Next, I think about what features the product actually needs. For example, users may earn streaks or have a small profile customization. So, I can add optional fields like streak count, avatar, or joiner to track when they started using the app. But for now, I haven't added it. After defining the schema, we create the user model. The model is what actually lets us talk to the database to create a new user, find one, update info, or delete an account if needed. Think of it like schema is the structure. A model is a real world action using that structure. Now that our user model is ready, let's set up the register function in auth control. This is the part where a new user actually creates an account in Taskora. The flow is pretty simple. First, I grab the name, email, and password from the request body. Before saving anything, I make sure to check if a user with the same email already exists. This prevents duplicate accounts. Next comes one of the most important steps, password hashing. Instead of storing plain text passwords, which is a huge security risk, I use bcrypt to hash the password before saving it. This means even if someone got access to the database, they won't see actual passwords. Once the password is hashed and the new user is created, I generate a JWT token. JWT basically allows the user to stay authenticated without constantly logging in again and again. I include the user's ID in the token payload and sign it with a secret key. This token will later be sent with the requests to access the protected routes. After everything is done, I send back a clean response with the user's basic info and the token. That way, frontend can immediately log them and start their session. So in short, this is the register flow. Validate user, hash the password, generate a token, and send the response. This sets the foundation for secure authentication in Taskora. It's clean, simple, and easy to extend with more features later like refresh tokens and role-based access, etc. Now that the register function is working, let's set up the login flow for Taskora. This is all about verifying the user's credentials and giving them a secure access to their account. First, I take the email and password from the request body. Then I check if there is any existing user with that email in the database. If no user found, I return an error message right away. If the user is found, the next step is verifying the password. Since the password in the database is hashed, I use bcrypt's compare method to check if the entered password matches the hashed one. Once are verified, I generate a JWT token, just like in the register flow. This token contains the user ID and is signed with our secret key so that the user can stay logged in securely. So in short, the login flow is check if the user exists, verify the password, generate a token and send the response. And with that, the login system is ready, making authentication smooth and secure for Taskora users. I have set up the auth routes to keep everything clean and organized. Nothing fancy here, just a part of the flow. Next up, I'll be working on server side logout. It's a little different from client side logout and honestly more time consuming, but super important for secured authentication. So we'll handle that in the next video. And that's it for this video. If you're vibing with this journey, don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.